On the other side, I actually really like...
also scales very well.
Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying again?
Oh, no, I was saying the Rise scales really well.
It does. I think this is a TSM draft.
Side's going to get aggressive. Licorice in trouble.
Looks like they want to try to set for a dive here. They have the stacked wave. Spica's coming as well, so this could be a 3-man dive.
Done already burnt. Licorice going to have trouble getting out of here.
available.
Does have the flash. Gonna have to chill TP in. There's the W. Huni does spell shield it, but the damage from the tower's a little too much. Spica already is gonna get picked off of the Blaze. Just almost dead in the 1v1. Sorta gonna have to come in to help push the wave alongside Spica.
Yeah, and this is something we actually were talking about right before the cast started, is how it can get rough for Rise if you do fall behind early. Iconic though.
3v3 Sorta here, but Iconic going in, just taking a Power of Evil. Such a good play out of the Golden Guardians. Jungle, the Flay's gonna connect onto Sorta, and Iconic grabs a well-deserved double kill.
He's feeling great, and still Power of Evil without much of a buy here is going to be in danger because there's still no flash available here for the next couple minutes on this Rise.
And now a
cover, so it's mostly getting picked up.
Ulti out of Lost, actually. That's what snags Chime, but not that much follow-up damage. Hook's not going to connect, but Spica is the big threat alongside PoE. Realm Warp's looking good. 2v4 right now for Golden Guardians. As Chime going to try and make it happen. Gets the play Aftershock proc, but not enough to save him from Lost. The Stixay blasting away at Sword Art, trying to get a kill. Looking for the counter. W does not connect. Does go over to Golden Guardians as a result, but the gold is even as the dust settles. TP in there. Insta-flash from Chime. Puts up the box. Lost is the target. Trying to pick off the Varus. The ulti will connect. As now the stolen ulti out of a Blaze Olive's going to knock up Sword Art, and that should be a kill. Stixay going to be the one to grab the double this time.
Ever so slightly in favor of Huni. Licorice is about to come up, and it will as a result if you have that read that you can maybe make a play happen there. Oh, Nocturne ulti coming. Power Reveal's here.
3v3 now as the Blaze Olive's in there. Set. Oh my goodness, the dunk is big. Looking for the pullback. Finds two Iconic. Gets right in there. Dunks on him as Realm Warp is going to get popped.
Will he be here in time? He's pretty far away.
Wave's coming in. All right, who's going to tank it? Licorice no ulti, but still's the W. He's going to go in first. Finds a face breaker. Flashback there. Ulti out of Silas there as Licorice is just still taking the tower. They're going for it all. A Blaze Olive Void, but Iconic will get the last kill. And Power of Evil is maybe going to be too late, but Sword Art does arrive in time to give one back. It's Power of Evil that finds the shutdown.
They get one back. Let's go. They go straight in. Power of Evil actually flashed over the wall to avoid the chain stun.
They're actually up in that first tower gold as well. That's kind of beefing up their gold leaders. Everfrost doesn't quite connect there. Now a 3v4 as the Blaze Olive's going to get blown up in TSM. This time they're the ones with the counterplay as that ulti is not going to save Iconic.
Oh, it's the whole. They take the neutral objective lead. That is smart stuff here. TSM with the correct read. They know that they want to try to punish this Rise. His flash is down. He's in the side lane. Easy target. Well, not if you have 3 members behind you.
Right, and the problem is that nothing else was happening on the map for Golden Guardians for them to try.
Right, it's where is Rise? All right, stand behind him.
Yep.
You know, these guys are basically just going to play in whatever lane Power of Evil is in. They want to enable him to get farm. They want to make sure he's staying safe. He's getting to.
But Herald will die, and Golden Guardians maybe going to try for one more wave. They might have enough here to push through, and indeed they will. Chain of Corruption won't stop them. Lights are out there. Tooney charging through the
top, but still. It is isolated goal in PoE. That is nice, but you gave up the tier 1. You can't just wait for Soul. The fact that TSM got 2 of these early dragons just pushes your Soul back way too late in the game.
The Golden Guardians actually just looking straight for the siege here. TSM going to have to defend 4v3. And I don't know if that's going to really happen. Lost moving in. Lights are out. That's Licorice going to be on top of the lantern, but he can't quite grab it. And off to the other side, it's Spica going to take out Licorice. It's Iconic. Forced to ult away, and Power of Evil does join it. Yeah, they are going to go for it. Everyone in the pool! And now Stixay going to be forced to flash away. TSM ripping through the rest of Golden Guardians, and Stixay's untouched, but he can't shoot back either. It's TSM finding
members stack on top of him. They take him down. They'll get the Baron. They're even waiting for a Sword Art insult to injury. TSM now on the map with the Baron buff here, looking for the 3rd dragon. Golden Guardians want to contest, but TSM are strong now.
Yeah, you can say that again. 10 stacks for 2 different Magi's. I think I saw Huni is diving in. Golden Guardian trying to cut back. A Blaze Olive with the flank. Does have the stolen Nautilus ulti. Chime finds a hook. A Blaze Olive going in there. Iconic looking for the counter gank. Now Zonius has popped up, but Spica is the one for target with the stolen Nautilus ulti. Now Huni going to take out Iconic. Gwen going to rip through one more as Licorice does find a kill back, but Power of Evil puts an end to all that. Making a double for Spica as that's 4 dead once again, and Chime is the only one left, but not for very long. Back to base you go to join the rest of your team as another Bud Light ace is completed for TSM.
TSM are stacking up the Magi's as well. 20 pages in the book for Spica and Power of Evil. They are huge now. They were trying to fight past this front line, into the back line, take down this Varus. But when you're ignoring the Gwen, when you're ignoring the Ryze, and they are this strong, that is so dangerous to do. TSM running over Golden Guardians at this point. They had a great early game, but cannot contest TSM in this mid game, in this late game. TSM getting multiple...
Pretty big fan of reading, actually. Makes sense. TSM Book Club looking pretty good with 20 stacks apiece there between Speaker and PoE. And now Golden Guardians.
A couple more of these arrows, and they're not even going to have the opportunity to fight. And now Licorice is going to have to go back to base and TP back in because he's so low. Golden Guardians have got to pick their moment, but Power Evil is marking a Blaze Olive.
Yep, Huni out there as well. Goes Golden. TSM, though, are going to just keep the rest of them out. Blaze Olive with a nice flash, as Iconic does also pop his stasis. And now they're in the Dragon Pit, like, hoping to 50-50 it, I guess. But TSM are just going to fight them. Licorice going to go in now, try and make something happen. Big haymaker with the face breaker. But the Dragon goes over to Golden Guardians. Can they get out alive, though? As Gwen is looking to try and snip them all to bits. As Speaker dominating, grabs himself a double. PoE will fall, but it's only Stixay left in a 1v4. That is a BMT BF I've ever seen one. And Stixay, the Q off the Varus load, thanks to Soroldas, is going to give TSM yet another ace, and very likely this game as well.
The world's shortest TP flank from Huni. He's setting records, and TSM are about to be knocking down bases, cleaning up Golden Guardians, and they've got the game.
Alfari chiming in right at the very end. Unfortunately, you will not get your wish this week, mate. But TSM are going to complete the early game stumbles and turn it into a very dominating victory at the end.
Yeah, really nicely done around that Dragon there. Lost was just hitting so much poke, and it really did kind of force the hand here of is going to be, you know, a good 2v2 for them. Because I don't think that Tahm Kench can afford to just like soak hooks against the Draven, who's going to be really, really dangerous. You had to pass Tahm. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, look, Svenskeren heard you. He's going off here for Impact.
See?
Ooh, missed down for Revenge as well. Impact's going to go into his own mist. It's a missed battle here as Svenskeren is going to start the dive off. And Revenge looking real dead on my screen. That's first blood for Svenskeren and second blood to Revenge.
He will lose some...
Did have some vision, now been turned off by the control ward, and this will be an easy take here for IMT. Bottom lane can't really threaten them because they're constantly getting pushed in, and there's so much back and forth in mid. IMT
and Ignar threatening the wraparound. He does finally hit 6 here.
Hooray!
That is a big deal for them. The TP flanks, so double TP.
Oh no, the Rift Elves charging in, but now EG are committing for it. Ulti out of Danny, Infernum is good, but it's not enough damage. Realm Warp over the top. And Svenskeren now trying to fight away Insanity as the Devour was used onto Danny. Revenge, though, going to get himself exhausted, but the Gwen zone is just too powerful. Ignite down for Revenge. Yeah, for sure.
So it's pretty much dead even now at this point. I do like the proactive move, though, and Impact trying to go aggressive here. He has the Sunderer.
Sunderer versus Rift, make a Revenge, lose the 1v1 right now, though. A solo kill out of Impact. He just cannot...
The damage with that is so huge, but Impact knows his window. That is another extended punishment there. Now they're looking mid lane.
Okay, does start it off. Svenskeren looking to finish off the kill. Does get it, but at what cost? He flashes away. Triumph kicks in, and Svenskeren will live the dive, but Zerx is roaming through. He is ready to ult somebody. Draven ulti tries to clip Sven, doesn't quite find it. Danny, though, left alone in a 1v2 with Ignal roaming. Easy pick up there for Raze as he cashes in on the stacks.
Yeah, the cash in there is big. Immortals needed something back after that play bought, the extended play. You know, we already talked about all the short plates going over. Very aggressive, very squishy build here from Raze. The amount of burst you can put out with these types of builds is incredible. And as I said, you know, you're going to have non-stop usage playing with, you know, 3+ axes at times, which can be pretty crazy if you can really control it, allowing you to get those axes out even with the extra attack speed on every single auto. Lee Sin of Diego to kind of worry about. Because he is that big win condition for them. They are really bleeding gold now. They're even going to likely lose the tier 2 mid. And this went from Immortals in full control to Immortals are just trying to stabilize. Like, they are just losing everything.
Yeah, this is actually such a good sequence of plays here for EG. 2 quick ones in mid. Actually, even getting
the map, taking everything. You know, Xerxes has not been able to get enough fights to really, you know, get that early transform. And they're just contest. And EG has just done a good job setting up the vision.
Ignal trying to get out of there, gets himself blue smited. Impact roaming down, but Ignal going to have to flash, and Ignal will get out of there. But did cost him quite a lot to escape.
And just look at all the vision on this side of the map, though, from EG. Like, this whole area is basically all just blue wards. You know, there's one deep ward and one pink ward by Immortals base. They basically conceded the bot side of the map completely, and as a result, Insanity has to back off the tower. You know, he's not safe to actually farm here. So this may be another tier 2 going the way of Jizuke. We can see Destiny is back to base. He's trying to move up to actually cover this. And finally, the transform will come through.
It's going to be Red Came, but very late here. Jizuke is getting aggressed on. That's a kill. Raze! Actually, the one to
farm overall. But Immortals out to the side lane here, trying to set a trap here for Jizuke.
Oh, that's such a good hook by Destiny. Boxes there as well. Not enough damage, but Ignite's still going, and now they're going to pop the speed boost. And Jizuke is going to be killed by Revenge.
Nicely done. But a lot of the Blanc players like to distort forward, drop a ward, distort back. Unfortunately for him, Destiny right
going to get basically half his health lost in two quick abilities.
Yeah, even more than that, and now cut out here.
Oh my goodness, Impact, why do you do so much damage? Insanity burning low, the Ignite is good enough. Impact's gonna grab the kill.
He gets splashed low, double distort. Could have killed them off. They're trying to push in here, but it's difficult to make it.
Oh, Xerxes just chunked. I don't think they can go at all. Jizuke keeping them out. I mean, EG have full control of the river. They're going to deny the third dragon again.
The pace of the game,
right.
Absolutely. They are choosing where there are fights. They are choosing where there are plays. Immortals now finally going for something aggressive.
But Impact's just getting in there. 1v1 looking good. TP coming through. Everfrost is nice. Insanity off the back of the Realm Wall finds a shot down, but Jizuke explodes Revenge. And that chain's going to miss. And
a smaller point, but it is something that matters in a situation like this when Draven is so important, is also that, you know, all of your armor pen, all of your lethality. You did get that one kill on LeBlanc, but it was literally one axe on a low HP retreating member. I can't remember the last time I really saw him fighting. And
there
now
we go.
The flash.
Ulti out onto Ignite, Realm Wall, Patrol, IMT maybe found the window they've been looking for. Impact gonna get chunked pretty low. Insanity though in the mix, but Revenge diving in onto Ignar is gonna get one kill. Insanity takes out Impact, and now IMT. They pop the Shirelles, but watch Jizuke. There he goes around the side. Ray's gonna be the target. He just flashed into the enemy team though. Raze has to make it happen.
The best way to stay safe, just kill off the enemy team. And Ray's on this bear. Revenge trying to zone off Sven Scare, and the Baron's getting low.
Yeah, they're gonna get it here. Jizuke cannot go back in. Revenge, a great little bit of zoning there to keep Sven Scaren out, and that is the Baron claimed by IMT. But Jizuke finally for themselves are going to grab it here. Plenty of DPS to go around. They grab it. We'll see what they can do with the Red Bull. Going to look to fight Revenge. But Gwen's pretty strong right now. Gwen's really strong right now, and Impact's going to leave. Revenge grabs the tower there with the help.
This, I don't think, unless the whole team comes over to defend.
Yeah, but then you just lose more, right? And IMT don't actually have the mid out yet. They'll finally take it there, but Revenge applying so much pressure with these double Baron cannons. Now the tier 2 and mid's going to fall. They're even going to dive on it. Ignar, such an easy target, and Raze just deletes Tom Kench.
Where did he go? Oh my god, now Realm Warp down on boss side. Sven Scare.
Woo! They're in there. Xerxes popping off with a big W. Zones out Jizuke and Sven. Insanity on a killing spree. Takes down Impact. Insanity diving in close. Gets the double kill as he takes down Danny. And IMT in one fell swoop might take this game.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to do it. I think they're going to close this one out. It's just two members of EG. They got nothing to say.
All right, they're going to dive in through, but it's not going to be enough. The Bud Late Ace will finish off the game as IMT will take out EG's Nexus and hand them one of their very rare losses.
Nicely done there by Immortals.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Yeah, we got it!
I can't believe we're all clapping for Malzahar.
Yes!
I mean,
We won't be
it's
caught
less.
long.
He's probably pretty happy to take a base anytime.
Oh, Diamond actually getting in there, taking a tower shot.
No flash.
And you don't have any friends. The TP's coming in. Blabber's there as well. No flash, as you mentioned. That's going to be first blood to Cloud9.
Yeah, nicely done. The TP.
I just really like about this team is that not only are they often, you know, on top of, you know, the meta and a different draft, and I think this Malzahar is kind of a nod to how much pushed in Blabber trying for this Rift Herald, but NXI right in time to steal this one away. Thanks for the leash. Blabber going to get attacked. Gwen going in. The Herald does get stolen, but it is looking real rough there for Kumo in the top side. Ulti out onto Perks will get the kill, and now the battle for the eye is there. NXI, though, able to get in there and take it because he stole LeBlanc's distortion, and oh goodness, it's getting risky as NXI gonna have to get his way out of there. Great silencer out of triple, finds them both, and Fudge cannot continue as the Voidlings run interference.
As solo gold, right? Which is such an important thing. This is going to be split among multiple members. Tristana will get all of the gold for herself and likely at least be able to take a 4th plate. I'm not sure that they will be able to get the 5th.
For C9, right?
Yeah.
Sven invested like some time, and he'll take this, yeah. And, you know, FlyQuest had to get the Herald that they fought for, and they traded kills, and they spent more time, and Sven's just like
now
chilling.
Here.
Yeah, Blabber, Kumo looking a little bit juicy as the target. Perkz though defending mid as Kumo looking a little bit low there. Vulcan going to try and finish him off. Ignite should be enough, and indeed it will be. Diamond now caught out as well. Does have his ulti, but still no flash after the top play.
Easy Ignite to finish that one off. And Diamond, who had no flash, there's no way out for him, so he gets taken down as well. Cloud9 even grabbing
But there's got no follow-up. Vulcan ulting out. Kumo pops the W and actually will be able to walk away. Fate's called back in. Diamond feeling so aggressive today, but that ulti did nothing to Blabber with his ulti up. And now Blabber's going to flash back in. Tripple's going to have to flash out, and Blabber is just wreaking havoc in the front line, but he's getting low. The exhaust out of Tomo looking real good as Sven will bust the shot FlyQuest away, but NXI diving back in as Xin now as he possessed the soul of Blabber and Perkz. His Mimic will die, but it's only one lost.
C9 trying to get something else on the back end of this. Triple has no sums.
Oh, goodbye, Triple. Easy setup there, and the kill goes to Perkz, who does collect it. Cloud9 happy to play actively here and use their side laners here to trade as Tomo so aggressive on this Kalista.
Yeah, absolutely. Wants to be playing, knows he's in that powerful spot right now.
It's how Cloud9 continuing to find gold for themselves here, and FlyQuest just going to have to finish off the Herald and make sure the tier 2...
You're really dependent upon your team to keep you safe.
Now Triple just left alone. This tower's actually going to die here. Cloud9 stay out on the map for the extended play and do knock down another tower for themselves.
Perkz looking aggressive.
Kumo already popped the W though, so now Cloud9 might fancy the re-engage. Fudge is here as well. Perkz actually looking for the chain angle, but the blast plant does keep FlyQuest safe, but now it's Cloud9 that find themselves outside the Dragon.
And Perkz is still in the hunt. He's behind FlyQuest. He's got to be a bit careful here though.
Again, just poking around, being a nuisance. Very familiar LeBlanc play there. As Perkz even going to go for it again. Once again, back over the wall, just pokes down Kumo, and Cloud9 not letting him in here, but Vulcan finds 2 with the charm. Cloud9 going to start the fight, but NXI ulti's out of there. Fudge in the front side, taking a little bit too much damage. Kumo actually managed to take out Fudge, but Blabber finds the double kill, and now Diamond and Tomo are going to be the ones to chase next. Kumo out of there, Diamond dead, and Tomo forced to run with no support at all, as Sven will find the rocket jump, and Perkz will find the kill.
Huge fight there for Cloud, which was hard committing killing off Fudge before he could get the Mega Gnar off. Because if you're going to funnel through his 4 members and you don't kill him off, CS in the bot lane, you know, that is just such a problem for FlyQuest, because although they drafted, I think Malzahar is great in the individual matchup.
Obviously, a champion Perkz is very well versed in. And Cloud9 now just invading the enemy red side.
Triple.
NXI not in a good spot there with the Krugs. Knocked up by Vulcan, charmed around, and Vulcan even going to attack Triple for the second. NXI is low, but not dead yet, as Diamond will save him. But Triple's going to find the ulti, CC chain on, but Blabber just pops the ulti and takes out Diamond.
Yeah, going to be able to survive there. The Sterix pops. And FlyQuest are falling apart his jungle there. And that is just one of those situations where, to me, that reads like frustration. That reads like you have not gotten what you want to get done.
All right, FlyQuest TPing back in. TP back in for Fudge as well, trying to keep them out of the Baron pit. NXI pretty swift on the smite, but going to need to be real good on this one, as FlyQuest are getting themselves poked out by Perkz around the back of the pit. Fudge is going to keep them out of the way. NXI's going in. He's going to try and find the steal. Amazing buster shot by Sven, though, is going to shut that down. Blabber will smite that, and now Fudge is just going to 1v2 the enemy carries, because Triple and Tomo have got no health left, and Perkz going to effortlessly win the 2v2 for Cloud9. Kumo also getting chased down and should not be able to escape here. Q there's almost enough, actually, but waiting a little bit more on cooldowns. All right, Kumo will escape over the back of the Dragon Pit for now. Sven insta-flash rocket jumps over to finish him off. His Luden, so he's feeling real good right now. Sven tanking the tower with flashing the Teemo thumbs up. Just knocking down these towers with the Red Bull Baron buff.
I mean, the explosive shot took about half of Triple's health off of him because he was a little bit too close there. They've just got really no chance of defending this. I mean, Cloud9 has such strong engage, the ability for LeBlanc to get aggressive and actually zone here. And I mean, the poke from LeBlanc turns into just 100-0 when you have death cap.
Blabber popping, is that a QSS? I think he does have one. Does have his ulti up as well, though. So again, Blabber can kind of do whatever he wants. But C9 is looking to put the last few touches on this game as Tomo's popped the Fate's Gold. Diamond again is going to be leapt in. Big flank out of Kumo. Will it be enough, though? Cloud9 looking to dive back in. And Kumo's like zoned off. He's trying to cut the wave. That TP was for the minions, not even for Cloud9. Triple though taken out by Sven. Tomo in trouble, gets killed by the Trist. Fudge solo kills that Kumo. And FlyQuest in a 2v5 to try and keep their necks alive. And I got bad news for the FlyQuest fans. It ain't happening. It's C9. They're going to take down this game nice and easy.
16-3, 27 minutes. A strong start, a strong early game.
Lately is that kind of, whoa, okay.
Yes, okay.
Wait, was that locked on?
I get that point.
Whoa.
Okay.
In the starting lineup, and we're going to concentrate on this
Ooh,
synergy.
what a
as
dodge
we get
by
a
Acadian.
couple passes.
Everyone's going through, and now they check it. Ameo's like, hey, Yasui. Jensen prepared this earlier. He's going to go aggressive onto the Yasuo. Unfortunately, Yasui tried to contest the wave, and Jensen shut that down.
That is so funny because you could replay this with
Ooh,
Vision.
the hook again, but the last Kojo J, every ability, Kobe, it's perfect.
Oh, I'm having fun already.
All right, going in there. Afro is really trying to make it happen. Core is going to be the target after Shock is procced. And going to have to flash. Q coming in hot from Afro.
Wrong play here. Focusing down this blue buff. They don't have Smite to finish it, so it's going to come down to autos.
Oh, Yasui's in there. They got ulti. They're going to pop it. First blood onto Ameo. Dignitas punishing that invade.
Sort of, Jensen pick here, but honestly, I'd rather just exchange Dragon instead of going to contest this Rift Field. It's getting burned down very quickly by the side of Team Liquid. And if you go up here, they're actually just going to get nothing for it.
It's a really cute kick there from Ameo. Realm Warp as well to get them out of there. Faker trying to make it happen.
Beautiful.
Just in time for the Rise ult.
Beautiful.
Basically force someone to help Yasui. And Yasui's unfortunately going to fall behind. And CS that hook was nice out of Afro. Kojo J only level 5. Going to get himself shot down, but there's not enough damage. And now Core returns favor with the hook. And Dignitas are going to walk away.
Core JJ, we talked about it. Nautilus hook lands. He hits the timing on the flay with the bump afterwards. Afromu gets rooted by Purple Gun.
Yeah, Gravity Gun's still in play. Tactical though running out of purple bullets, so Afromu is going to get away this time. As Ameo is still sticking around. Another attempt. Afro's, he's fishing here. Hit a couple, but missed on the last few.
He's getting punished for this one,
Oh, another hook for Corbin Acadian now. Going to be the one to force Ameo away, and now they're just committing, but Tactical, he's fighting. Now Yasui going to TP in. The kick is good onto Neo. But what else can they do here? It's Jensen taking down one. There's Yasui back in the combo. Finally hitting there for Dignitas. And Jensen with a very nice flash angle, still trying to do what he can. Core with a great flash. He's going to give Jensen a second, but Yasui should be able to clean up here. Saves a dash, finds the Q, but Core JJ's full works just too good.
First Dragon, since they didn't trade on the early Rift Field, getting that one, but they eventually will collect off the bottom. Only big difference, Alfari having the possibility of making a big Team Liquid play. So I would not be surprised if Team Liquid forced on bottom triangle.
They're at it again. Both these supports just trying to find plays in the 2v2.
And River. So you see they're fishing around here. This is very good from Team Liquid because, Alfari's calling, hey, I forced Fake God's teleport again, okay? We've got a huge window. Just pick somebody and I can get there.
Afro, oh my goodness, Core, that's too much damage. Afro is going to finish it off. Tactical with a good flash, but that's not going to be enough. The Fate's call into the Moonfall, and they're going to clean everything up here as Jensen's down here onto Afro. Alfari's down here as over. Yasui's going to finally join the party late, and now Yasui's going to chase it onto Jensen. Misses the Q though. That's not going to be a kill. Alfari as well is going to pressure you, and what a shutdown for Alfari. How's your Yasuo, mate? Oh, I'm not going to go for it.
Number 2, right along as scheduled here for Dignitas, and they're looking. Rift Herald underway, and they've got a long run for Gnar.
Alrighty, well, Acadian getting bounced around. That's a shutdown for Jensen. The eye is there, but TL get it, and now they're going to win the ensuing team fight on Mayo. Looking for the angle onto Neo, but Fate's call popped, and Mayo is moved away. But Yasui not going to last the night. Great flash over the Raptor pit, but the damage is just coming from every single range on Mayo. Flashing in to finish it off. Will take down Yasui.
Meanwhile, Tactical going to continue the push here. Does get the actual tower down. Does get the cash in for Team Soon here, as far as Tactical coming off of cooldown. they are low mobility AD carries. They rely on those flashes. They rely on Core JJ's positioning to save them from the doomsday scenario.
So you're actually trying to deny as many.
So critical pick there by Alphari. Even if you don't get the kill, it's going to be a mini Gnar coming in with 0 rage.
Well, Takadian going to try and make something happen here. They are going to look for the fight instead. Dragon goes over, 1 kill already down. They still got cooldowns left to burn. Core JJ going to be the one picked off. Fate's call for Afro is actually trying to chase the third. But Takadian gets the double.
This would be Baron if they could track down Armeo. Tower's still up though.
Such a good realm warp again, but there. Oh no, it happened! Just didn't click it fast enough.
Not going to be able to get him unless they get the rise in that. Realm Warp is down. You got to interrupt the rise. And the Lee Sin gets out, no problem. Jungle still available. Jetson, no.
There are no minions. Maybe that doesn't matter. Amigo can kick them out of the way. Windwall's nice as they do continue to dive, but Akadian looking to make it happen. Does get the kill, but he's not cool. He is going to die. So I think Baron's off the table, but at least they got the kills they came for.
They're digging it up here out of the bottom side. Scrappy plays, but it works out in the end. 2 for 1 plus the tower. Definitely well-deserved.
You got a lot of info there, actually, but now Core is going to be spotted, but he's going to go in for it. The hook is good for Afro into the Moonfall once again, and they just find a kill.
Or just kill him.
Tactical had flash, so I think went for the quicker play. Dignitas, though, will get this tower, which has been kind of bugging them for this whole game, and now maybe they open up some space.
So no response from Team Liquid to the brute force.
Afro actually ulted Jensen. That's a target, but Yasui's barely in range. Now Jensen and Azonya's up, but Jensen left for dead. That's a great pick for Dig as they go back to Baron.
That's some big muscles right there. They've got control wards all the way lined up towards Baron 2. Now it's red-white gun for tactical, so oh no, the red one's gone. Hard to pull off some heroics in this case. See how many chakrams he can actually catch up. Armeo does have smite.
Cook on a Core again, though. The only ult, by the way, is Fake God, but he's busy brawling. Alphari just going to be caught completely out as Akadian comes in with a flash ulti that came off cooldown to find another pick.
It's a Dignitas party bus, pastry time. It never stops rocking.
Of course, it goes straight to Baron as well as Armeo. Now the next one in line on the bus, but his stop has just been reached as Fake God is going to try and find him, and indeed will finish off the kill. And once again, Dig go back to Baron.
Liquid have had enough.
Too much time in the sun. Little kid with the magnifying glass has gotten a little too annoying.
So that bottom, ignore Alphari's split pushing, and once again, knock down the front door, just come straight through the middle.
Yeah, believing they can get more done with this Baron, then Alphari can get done on the top side. Teal might just take the trade, at least for this first tower. Alphari sticking up there for now, but 2 towers already done for Dignitas and looking for these inhibitor ones now.
Shouldn't be stopped here. There's no Viego teleport, so guess what? You're giving up. They've made the call here. Team Liquid are calling off. Give up inhibitor number 1, maybe inhibitor number 2. Viego's trying to push against Baron. That means Dignitas definitely going to.
Okay, now you got to come back. Dignitas are actually just threatening to end this game.
Red alert!
Windwall's going to get one tower. Dignitas just walk out and take it, and now he's forced to TP, but it's far too late to save anything.
Yeah, they're scared of the dive regardless, but giving up a lot of ground here to Dig. They can't let this mid-wave go. They've got to get to the mid-wave to Baron and power it.
All right, Fake God's there. This is actually a nice little split. Digger deep in the enemy base, but they're going to grab it. Now the mid-inhib's exposed. Yasui dancing around, trying to fish for a tornado, but Dignitas are just brute forcing their way through 2 different inhibs.
Guess what? They've got 30 seconds.
Every knockup plus, yeah, so it could be a big Malphite ulti if you want to think about it that way.
It's the Yasui.
Here's a Diana of being something that everyone should just play. It's just so easy. Just click R, and in some ways, simplifying the game for you can be helpful. Great kick though for Armeo. Akadian though, this counter engage could be brutal as Armeo is going to be the target. Here comes Fake God Yasui with the flame, but he finds the long range last breath to get his way out of there and takes down Armeo. And now Core and Tactical are in trouble, and Tactical is going to be rooted in place. He gets one, but he will die as a result as Neo is hopping mad forward straight towards the TL base. Jensen almost taking out Fake God. Nice little usage of the Rise machine gun spells, but does not get the kill as Dignitas are going to try and finish off this game.
Yeah, they've got a Guardian Angel on Yasui, so he can go super deep on this Nexus turret. There's only one left, and Double Super's already at the base.
Alrighty, do they have enough? It's a 4v3, but Fake God's a little bit low, and they're probably going to have to get a kill here to go for it. Yasui dive in, straight in there with the GA, but he doesn't actually get the tornado off as Alfari is diving back through, but Yasui just needs to get out. He's bought enough time, but the minion wave's actually been deleted.
They're going to have to deal with the Cloud Soul now from Dig, and the Cloud Soul in comps like this that excels so much for your backline, it's going to make it that much easier.
All right, Team Liquid have decided to bet it all on Baron. Oh my god, Neo just deletes Tactical. Afro and Acadian are diving in onto Jensen. That's the threat they need to kill. As Yasui's just kiting it up. Fake God, though, has his teammates back. There's the last breath. Yasui dodges everything else. Jensen is going to be finished off at the end of it, and they will say thanks for the leash on Baron, as Alfari is just trying not to give them the ace.
Yeah, that was a good old 10%er there from Team Liquid. They're like, you know what? We gotta make our comeback play now. Maybe we can finish it in time. Guess what? They don't have time. GG, Dignitas.
Minion's gonna try and make it happen. Alfari here for the defense, but there is nothing left. Dignitas are gonna walk in and finish off the Nexus. Looking real good here up against TL.
Dignitas right back here with what I would say is a more accurate bongo comp, considering the amount of knockups.
Good about the fact that CLG has just a really, really straightforward bot lane win condition. Yep.
I also think one thing I do want to point out that's kind of like a weird, not underrated, but something that people...
Just highlighting, there's no Flash Syndra, and they actually go
He
for
finds
it.
two. Blind Zenith played that. Unbreakable up there for Smoothie, but 100 Thieves just chasing. Demonte's gonna get ulted. See you later. That's gonna be a kill for Syndra.
This is not your team,
Nope.
buddy. Game, unless your comp is literally, stacks for soul immediately, and that's your win condition, because the Rift Herald provides so much.
But someday again, with the Ignite back up is such a threat, but Demonte making their own Realm Warp in. Gwen no flash. Finn starting the fight, and someday is gone.
Oh!
Very nice from Demonte.
Finn's gonna get his
Keep 100 Thieves.
Chop him up. Here comes the Astro.
Whee! Oh, it hit. But no follow-up. Oh, no, this Broxer kick a little awkward, but Demonte still going in. Abadaga low, actually. Broxer going to finish that off. And 100 Thieves now
lane gets rewarded, and CLG back at it again.
FBI, though, going to get knocked around by Braum, ignited there, but there's the ulti out of Leona. Huhi, with the help of FBI, is going to assassinate Smoothie, and now Huhi's just going to flash away. At least gives him a thumbs up on the way out, but 100 Thieves starting to exert their will across every part of the Rift. Total slowed. Zenith Blade not going to connect. It was actually Chain of Corruption coming in for FBI.
But if it doesn't present itself, just take the push on top side, 400 Thieves, and be happy with Gwen again shoving into Viego.
Maybe a little bit of push on
Or
me.
if you use a Rift Herald up on top side, way ahead of time, I really like this. You can push it in heavily. You'll get an early push there, advantage in setup for Dragon numbers. It's going to finish it right off. Nobody else can actually get here, so finally answered there. CLG get their first turret pastry time. Big money forward. Tanner time.
All right. Huhi does grab it, but again, it is going to...
Zombie. Betrayed by your own ward.
FBI still shooting Qs over the little ridge.
Oh, the
That is a
pick,
rumble.
though.
One of FBI is who they want to look for. And now Broxy going to dive in. FBI trying to fend for himself. It's Closer that's already been left off the rift, as that's a nice little kick flash there. Finn's going to clean up FBI as a result. As Graves, that was quite confusing. And now Finn going to keep diving in. CLG looking for kill number 3. Not going to find it just yet, but they killed the jungler. That's going to mean Dragon. CLG.
Warp in, baby. You see a hero, you realm warp on his ass. They get everybody in there, right on top of FBI. CLG have pulled off. When you've got a lull with objectives at the moment, because there's going to be no rushdown on the Baron, and Dragon already taken means there is a trough on this mid-map armor. It's coming from Unbreakable.
Oh, this is what they want to do. All right, well, I was going to say Someday completely took over the right side of the map, so CLG cannot go for this. Now they turn for the fight. Arrow hits on Huhi, but he flashes out. And Someday soloing the Dragon, so CLG, I like the attempt, but that's not going to work out this time.
Yeah. It was a realm warp over to the side, but they're still just kind of sideswiping there instead. They don't have anything to say about this Dragon, so maybe if they're able to capitalize following up more quickly on the arrow and chain stun before who he could flash out.
Definitely, definitely. As Demonte is just taking over the side lane as well. 290 farm on this rise. Finn though, potentially at the mercy of the side lane Gwen. Ulti's out, but Someday's going to keep on chasing you. Snip, snip, Ignite is down. Great flash out of Finn there as the last level of the ulti comes out. And who is that? That's Demonte. Hello, Someday. Someday now going to have to get out of this one. Gwen W apparently not up because she would still be alive. And Demonte picks up a very nice kill. Demonte's invading for some vision. Closer is going to spot him now. They know the race is there. That is such a good solo flare. Demonte into stasis. Now Brock's going to try and save him, but Demonte's just going to get picked off.
We cursed him.
If they get the solids, they're not going to matter. We'll erase it from our memory. As Broxer in the back of the pit, hanging out in the control. Oh, goodness. Someday is going to force Broxer out of there.
He can get back in. No, Lee Sin. No problem.
Oh, Arrow actually finds up a doggo. Smoothie actually finds a follow-up as well. And Adamonte going to leap into action, but Hui trying to zone them out. Finn is doing everything he can to try and kill the Cinder, but it's not enough as Smoothie is going to be forced to flash away. And CLG, basically a 3v4 right now.
I love watching the late game Gwen. Someday's going to be able to chop him down. These arrows from FBI are doing so much work. Guess what? Abadaga lives again. He teleports back in after getting chunked down to 100 HP. 100 Thieves protect him well, despite Finn trying to go for that Viego all-in counter there. The attempt at the steal, not going to find it.
All right, the classic straight to Baron. Someday's in the back here. Closer going to get zoned out by Smoothie. I think they can finish this off, but what damage can Someday do? They get the Baron, but at what cost? Kobe Someday going golden there, and it's 100 Thieves running them into the ground in the Baron pit. Smoothie trying to do what he can. Sorry, Turtle is firing away in the back of it as Finn actually finds himself a double kill. He does the Varus ulti. He gets the triple kill, but he will fall as a result.
Gives you hope for the turnaround in the fight. In the end, they get to keep 2 of their Baron buffs, which are the setup for Soul. They push on the tower first, and they get rewarded with the objective. Guess what? Reset from CLG. They abandon their position that they
here. CLG trying to make a play right now. Brox actually can hop over as well. Oh my goodness, this could be so sneaky. Realm Warp as well. Everyone's looking for the flank. And now CLG have maybe sprung the trap early, but 100 Thieves cannot expect this. Hui now the target, but he's very tanky, and the TP does come through for Someday. So now it's a 5v5 for the Soul.
They just used Ash Arrow on that too. Yeah, Leona ultimate's down, so maybe it's an even trade of engagement tools.
All right, well, Brox is trying to find Someday, but he also needs to be there for the Dragon to smite it, so maybe we're just going to flip it right out front.
Oh, baby.
All right, it's reset.
So much burst damage. Closer can combo so much burst damage with this, but he can also get one shot if he gets stunned.
This is very tense. The Dragon is very important for CLG, and the steal comes through for Closer. Broxer left in the front is going to dash back towards his teammates, and CLG will actually keep all 5 alive, but 100 Thieves are in hot pursuit.
Critical Unbreakable there from Smoothie to try and block the explosion damage from this lethality armor.
Splitting.
Hui got chopped up. So 100 Thieves were trying to draw this teleport out from Demonte, but Hui just got 80% of his life chopped up right out of the gate by Finn. Viego's on you, and guess what? You can't force the teleport. They're going to take the turret bottom side, and now they're forcing on 100 Thieves. CLG have the possibility to turn themselves here. Wild Turtle, Ash Arrow is up.
TPing now, here's Demonte. Somebody can't join us, the 5v4 for CLG. Arrow hits FBI, but he cleanses it off, and now the Baron is going to be it. Demonte gets it, but can CLG get out safely? Finn is trying to do what he can, but who is low as Broxer kicks it FBI. That is such a good play, gives away his life to kill that one, and now Finn is trying to pop off. But FBI gets a kill on the other end of it there as the shutdown comes through for Closer. Someday over the top of the ulti trying to make it happen. Smoothie is going to get shredded to pieces. 100 Thieves actually going to get them all at the end of it. Despite the Baron, they stripped them all. It's a quadra kill for Closer.
100%. Those Baron buffs back to base. But CLG, the rest of the members come over to the Baron, Paul. They're like, yeah, maybe we'll get the count. Guess what? Gwen reigns supreme.
Alrighty.
For Someday. They chase him down.
Alrighty.
Burst damage Graves is on display. Pastry on. I'm here for it.
Looking good. Closer 8-1-2 to close out that game. Our only Bud Light ace was the last one. It was the one that ended the game, as 100 Thieves will close it out against